All right, good morning. Today we're going to be working on a stick. This is a piece of aspen from up in Pennsylvania, actually, um, and pretty nice stick. It's got a lot of meat to it there, so we'll get started and see if we can carve maybe some sort of little mouse on here. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, and here we go. We're horsing around. Yeah, I hadn't got too much chance to use this thing since I built it, but today we're getting to shave some bark off. Just showing you a little bit of it there, and then we'll get into carving. Yeehaw! Alright, and we're carving. So we just kind of cut the end of that stick off just a little wee bit so it wasn't quite so much of an angle. Left a little bit of the angle because the little jacket I was putting on the mouse was about that angle, so I just left a little bit there and started carving the face in. I've had this piece of aspen now for a few months. My brother cut it. It was wet whenever he cut it, but it's dried out pretty good over the last 3 or 4 months. Just about perfect for carving. Maybe just a little bit drier would have been a little better. It wouldn't have had quite as much fuzzies on it. It was pretty nice. Thanks, Brother Larry, for bringing down a few sticks. Yeah, most of the wood that I carve on this channel is free, and some of it I pick up here and there, but some of it is friends and family that go different places or live in different states. Whenever they come visit, they just bring me pieces of wood. I kind of drew this one out a little bit on there just to get an idea where everything was going, and then I'm just roughing it all in this coarse bit. But I do have the pencil lines on there to get started, so I know where everything's going pretty much. Like the bear I did last week there, it wasn't really planning on putting the coveralls on it until I was about halfway done with it, and then I decided it would look good with some coveralls on it, so that's a lot less fur to put on, so just carved some coveralls in there and worked out pretty good. You can do that with just about any clothes. It's just whenever you it's kind of hard to add a can of beer into his hand if you already cut all that wood away. So anything big, you got to plan it out. Anything clothes wise, you can kind of just make it up as you go. This one here, this mouse, has kind of a big poofy raincoat jacket on, so that was the big part of the carving, so I had to start with that. I switched over to a pointier diamond grit bit. It worked okay. It's getting pretty smooth though. Should maybe pick up a couple new ones. But that point allows you to get into the corners a lot better. I was adding the wrinkles in the sleeves, and then adding the straps for the backpack. Just little things I needed to get into tiny places. I switched to a little flame bit for working on these backpack pockets. Just kind of show carving out one, and then I skip the other two. They're basically the same thing over again. I needed to remove a little bit of wood. I needed to go back to that coarser bit. I like leaving the legs on these pretty big around. I put big baggy pants on this one. Make it stronger. I did one a long time ago. It had a little hiking guy. He had a hiking stick. He had his foot up on a rock and everything. He was only about 2 inches tall and real delicate. So you had to be careful with him when you're moving them around. This one I wanted a little bit more stout, so I left the pants baggy and left the legs attached to each other. Ran the hiking stick up the side of the boot and then reattached it at the jacket. Wait, there's only a little piece of that's showing the hole between the carving and the hiking stick. Make it pretty strong. Once I got it to there, then it was just a lot of little details, cleaning up the corners and doing a little bit of light sanding on it. Thing nice about putting this hood on the mouse is I didn't have to worry about the ears sticking up there on the top of the stick and getting broke off. That was one of the reasons I picked this mouse for the carving. That, and it's a really cool looking jacket. I'm not sure what the brand name was. I didn't check the tag. It was probably too small to read anyways. So that top pouch is probably big enough for like a gummy bear, and the bottom two would be like maybe a plain M&M and a little bit of cracker crumbs. It wouldn't be a lot. Enough to last a mouse for a while though. Actual sandpaper. I'm just trying to get the fuzzies off of it a little bit and get it smooth enough to paint. You can also use your little diamond bits as sandpaper too. You can hold them in your hand, or you can clamp them in something and just use them like a little piece of sandpaper to get in the little nooks and crannies too. I'm using a wicker white, and it's just an off-white there, just so it isn't bright white on his face. I mixed the orange with the yellow there to brighten it up, and then as I finished up there, I just went to a little bit more yellow on the top, and a few highlights down his sleeve just to give it some contrast or depth. Tried a few different colors of brown, and I finally settled on the bark brown for the backpacks. And then I think this was coffee bean that I used on the hiking stick. Sometimes mixing a little bit of white and brown together just to get different shades for the shoes, and a little bit of black in some places. I'm not sure which blue this is. I think it's true blue, but I'm not sure. I just grabbed it out of the paint box there, and looked like about blue pants color, so that's the color I used. And some beady little eyes in there. Can I go over everything with that black wash? You can use, you don't have to use black, you can use just about any dark color. You can mix it with a little brown or whatever, and come up with different just some different colors, different variations on your carvings if you want. I just like how it makes them look old and weathered. This is kind of a neat way that I found to blend the carving into the stick. I just take whatever base color I want there, and then just start watering it down more and more as you get down the stick, and then I would go over with the black and go down past it a little bit with the black. It kind of blends it in, and then I go back over it with a real fine sandpaper and just kind of sand it in so it just kind of goes right from the wood right into that black and green. Alright, well, we got this little guy done. Every once in a while, carve long enough, put enough time into them. Every once in a while you get one that you just really like. And I love how this one turned out. It's pretty cool. You can see this thing from 20 feet away without any problem, and that orange just shows him up. But yeah, sometimes carving's a fun thing. So yeah, get some tools out and find a piece of wood that you ain't afraid of ruining, and carve something today that might be able to carry around with you for a while. Alright, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you will, and thanks for watching. See you next week.